Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Thursday, the 23rd of March, 2023, or the 2s and 3s today. I hope you are keeping extremely well and ready for a game of Sudoku, which today will be the Guardian hard level puzzle, as it's a Thursday. Before I go on, I should mention something in the news, which I hope will be good, but I'm always actually pretty wary about reporting, I'm doing air quotes here, scientific breakthrough, because mostly or very often this is just a plea for money from researchers, like they have to get in the news because of our capitalist society. They need funding for whatever they are working on, and so they often will tout something as being a breakthrough in order to get publicity, in order to get money. Sometimes these things end successfully, and very often they don't. But anyway, it is nice to know that someone is at least working on something, so I guess that's something positive. So with that proviso in mind, I will tell you that The Guardian is running a report that the University of British Columbia in Canada has announced a breakthrough in creating a new silica-based material that can help eventually break down PFAS, and PFAS is the abbreviation for what we generally refer to as forever chemicals, those plastics that are around in things like Teflon or whatever that don't break down, and actually we absorb them, or they are in our bodies. Probably you, probably me, have got some PFAS in us. Something we share, apart from our love of Sudoku, huh? All right. So anyway, whether or not it is an actual breakthrough and whether or not it can actually be used successfully, I think at this stage it's still pretty early. At least it's good to know that people are actually working on trying to come up with a solution for that particular problem. Let's get on with the game of Sudoku. I won't bother explaining the rules. I will just jump in and tell you that the first thing that I see are the 8s blocking across here, and therefore giving me an 8 there. And I also see immediately now see the 4 and 8, because they're so close together, blocking up here, and that means that these two squares contain 4 or 8. Now that we know that, does that help? 2, 5, 9, I guess. So we get a 1 and 5 here. Maybe not. Let's just ignore that. Let's do something else. We'll get back to that later. We'll try to remember that for later. Please remind me if I forget, because you know how forgetful I am. 9 goes in that square there. We have 9 across this block here, so that puts 9 into one of these 3 squares here. Oh, I'm squeaking like an adolescent whose voice is breaking. It's because I just had breakfast. I just had the full breakfast. Well, not quite the full English breakfast, but at least half of it, which is very rare for me. I almost never go for the English breakfast, which in Thailand here we call American breakfast, weirdly enough. But anyway, the reason I got it is because I bought the stuff to make breakfast while looking for Heinz salad cream, which has disappeared from the shelves. We have terrible news here in Bangkok. There are no supermarkets that contain imported Heinz salad cream. The local stuff is extremely sweet. It's like sugar. It's like Coca-Cola or something. It's really horrible. Also made by Heinz, comes in a different shape container. While we're waiting for restocking, I've tried all the supermarkets that usually stock it. Anyway, I failed, but this one particular place where I go to have really good bacon and stuff like that for for breakfast. So I bought some of that to console myself. Okay, I see 4 blocking across here now, and 4 blocking across here as well, and a 4 blocking up there. So we will in fact get ourselves a 4 there. I see 1 and 2 in this block here, and I don't see 1 or 2 in this row, so I know 1 and 2 have to appear here. So the 2 blocks up there, that will be the 2, and that will be the 1, and the last number to place here is going to be a 6. So the missing numbers here are 3 and 6, I guess. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay. 6. Do you think I should just have a quick look one by one? Oh, I've seen something already, but stop doing that. I can see an 8 here, so as soon as I see it, I'll do it. 8's block across here also, that gives me an 8 here. And now we have 8 blocking this square, 8 blocking this square, 8 blocking this square, 8 blocking this square, and 8 blocking this square. So in the top row, that in fact is the location for 8. And remember, we had 4 and 8 in these 2 squares, so we now know that that must be a 4. Okay, here we are looking for 1, 2, and 9, and we have 1 and 9 intersecting at this point, so that will have to be a 2 then. And now we have the 1 blocking this square, so that will be our 1, and this will be our 9. Six blocks both of these squares here, so that will be our 6, and we will be left here with 2 and 3. We have a blocking 3 from up on high, so 3 will go there, and 2 will be in that square. And we'll be left here with 1 and 7. Let's go round again. Five across here. Here's our 5. Missing digits here are 2, 3, 4, and we have 2 2's blocking down, so we'll put the 2 there, and then we'll be left with 3 and 4 here, which puts 3's down here. Anything else we know? Threes are a bit of a disappointment at the moment. Seven across here and 7 up here. That gives me a 7 there. Okay, let's see. So we've got 1, 3, and 9 in these squares here. 4, 5, I don't know. 6, 8. Sorry for the extended silence. This is the EP version of silence. I keep looking at this block up here, but I'm not finding a single. I should have one quick look through before I hit the pencil marks to finish the game off. Okay, 4 here, 4 blocking. Oh no, made a mistake. I thought this 4 was blocking that square, but it's not in the same column. Oops, I was about to say 4 there, but that's not true, is it? We've got 4s actually at the ends of this row. Oh well. Seven. I bet there's something really obvious, but anyway. Okay, the pencil marks will make everything clear, so I'm going to do those now. Right, let's start up here. Let's put in the 1s, which can go anywhere there. We also have 1s in these squares here, and we have 1s there. So let's put those in. We have 3s in these squares here. We also have 3s in these squares, and these squares, and these squares. And the last number here is 9. Let's put in the 9. And we have 9s there. And okay, so let's go on with the 2s then. We know that 2s have to be in these squares only. And the 4s appear here. And there. Fives are a pair there. And here. Sixes go in those 2 squares. And here. And there. And there. 7s are in one of these squares there. And here. 8s. I kept looking at this thinking this is a pair of something up here, and I couldn't find it. It's so weird. 5 and 8. I looked at this several times. Sometimes I thought, oh, there's an 8 there. Sometimes, oh, there's a 5 there, and I couldn't put the 2 and 2 together. Couldn't put 5 and 8 together. All right, let's just finish off putting in these pairs, and then we'll deal with that, shall we? Right, so we do have 5 and 8 here, so let's see what else we can do then. 1, do we know anything more about 1? Not really. 2, how about the 3s? No. 4s are in, 5, 6. Not much. 7s, no. Oh, so it didn't really help getting that just yet. I already know this could be 3 or 6. No, it can't, because it can't be 3. Okay, so that's a 6 then. 3, 6 here. This has to be a 6 because we got 3 over here. I see you now. I see you now. Okay, thank you. 6 goes here. 3 goes there. 6 goes there. 6 is in that square there. 9 is in that square there. And here we will be left with a friendly 5, giving us a 3 here and a 5 there. That also means that 5s are in those squares there somewhere. In fact, this is going to be our 5 because we've got 5 blocking up here. That means 5s are in those squares. So this is our 5, and these two will not be 5. Excuse me. Right. So what else can we do now? What's the missing digit here? It's 9, isn't it? So we've got 9 blocking across here, so that will be our 9. This will be our 1, and this will have to be 3, and we'll get rid of candidate 3 there. And we'll give ourselves a pair of 3s over here. This is the only place for a 4 in the top row now because this 4 blocks here, so that will be our 4. And this will not, sorry, come back another day. And now we have one number to complete the top row. It's going to be a 7. And 7 blocks all the way down here, so this is our 7, this is our 3, and this will be 1, giving us 7 here, 1 there. And we have 3 blocking this square here, so this has to be a 3 and this has to be a 1. And this will be our 9, our 1, sorry, and this will be our 9. Excuse me, just imagine you didn't see anything, nothing to see here. This is 2 and what? 2 and 6, I think. Okay, can't get that just yet. We don't have any 6s across here, do we? So we'll hold on for that. Let's just get rid of this 3 so I don't confuse myself and place the 6s there. Okay. So the only missing bit left is here. Oh no, we've got 7 blocking across here. This is the only place for a 7 now. So in fact we know that that is a 6 then, and that will be our 6. This will be our 2. This is our 2. This is our 5. This is our 5, and this is our 8. And this is our 8, and this is 4 to finish that block there. 4 down here, and 3 finishes the game. That's our Guardian hard level game today for Thursday. See you another time. There's plenty of old games on the channel if you want to go back in time and become a time traveler. Bye bye.